The 23rd century in the Star Trek franchise represents a vibrant and pivotal era in its rich history. This is the time when iconic figures like Kirk, Spock, Burnham, and Pike made groundbreaking decisions that influenced the future for centuries. It's no wonder that recent Star Trek stories frequently revisit the dynamic century first introduced in the original series. The greatness of Starfleet across all its timelines is fueled by its remarkable starships. So the unique challenges of the 23rd century led to innovative designs, ranging from formidable warships to cutting-edge experimental vessels, many of which have endured throughout the ages. Now join us as we explore the top 10 largest starships of this period. So starting from the bottom with number 10, Shepard class. Several Shepard-class starships participated in the Federation Klingon War of 2256. A typical Shepard class measures 505.5 meters in length and is equipped with phaser banks and photon torpedo launchers. Its design closely resembles that of the Walker-class starship. Structurally, the vessel features a flat and wide saucer section, with a ventral spine that houses the deflector dish at the front of the ship. The starship bridge is located atop the center of the saucer and is flanked by a flat, angular secondary hull. Attached to either side of the engineering section are nacelle pylons, which hold the ship's long warp nacelles. Next, number 9, Excelsior class. Vessels of this class served between the late 23rd and late 24th centuries. It is the backbone of Starfleet for over a century, making it one of the fleet's longest-serving and most recognizable starships. Excelsior measures 511 meters in length and 165 meters in width. Once fully integrated into the fleet, the Excelsior ships are employed for a variety of mission profiles, including deep space exploration, terraforming, patrol duties, and courier and transport runs. The Excelsior also participated in several major battles, such as the Borg invasion, where it took part in the Battle of Wolf 359, as well as the confrontation against the Borg sphere that entered the Sol system in 2378. At number 8, we have Ulysses class. The Ulysses class vessels are classified as dreadnoughts, measuring over 540 meters in length and featuring 19 decks. More powerful than the Excelsior class, these well-armed ships are occasionally classified as patrol combatants as well. This class appears in video games and is sometimes referenced in fanworks, contributing to expanded lore and fan-made technical manuals. However, no Ulysses-class ship has officially appeared in Star Trek TV series or movies. Moving on to number 7, we have Hou Yi class. This class is a stealth mothership in Starfleet's Covert Ops Organization, Section 31, during the 2250s. The ship is 645.26 meters long, and its widest part, the saucer, measures 421 meters from side to side. All Section 31 stealth ships share a design lineage based on the smaller Intel Science destroyer. Besides the difference in size, the Section 31 ship classes have similar designs for their warp nacelles, nacelle pylons, bridge modules, and deflector dishes. In the year 2257, the artificial intelligence named Control took over Captain Leland and gained control of the entire Section 31 fleet. Now let's take a look at Shiva class. Like the Hou Yi class, the Shiva class starship has a saucer section shaped like an arrowhead, which sits on top of a flat, narrow secondary hull. Its length and width are the same as Hou Yi, but its height is greater. When the Shiva enters a stealth mode called dark mode, the pylons and nacelles fold inward, making the ship smaller. In dark mode, the ship also turns off all light sources. A key advantage of the Shiva class is the ability to launch many drone swarms from the wings of the saucer section. These drones are unpiloted and armed with phasers. Next, number 5, Constitution class. The famous USS Enterprise from the Kelvin timeline is classified as a Constitution class starship. It measures 725 meters in length and has a maximum width of 341 meters. The Enterprise was initially scheduled to launch in 2245, but due to interference from Nero in 2233, the ship was redesigned and its launch was postponed to 2258. The planned maiden voyage in 2258 was set to be under the command of Christopher Pike, but was moved up after Earth received a distress call from Vulcan. However, the ship's departure was delayed when Hikaru Sulu failed to disengage the external inertial damper. Consequently, the ship arrived shortly after the rescue fleet had been destroyed by the Romulan mining ship Narada. Moving on, at number 4 we have Crossfield class. The famous USS Discovery featured in the TV series Star Trek Discovery falls under this class. It was originally designated as a science vessel. However, during the Klingon Federation War, it was reclassified as a warship. This class of ship measured 750.5 meters in length and housed a crew of 136 members. A significant portion of its length was due to its exceptionally long warp nacelles. The ship was distinctive for its groundbreaking spore drive, which provided a faster alternative to traditional warp speed. After a retrofit, Crossfield-class vessels were equipped with standard Federation cloaking devices, like many ships of that era, allowing them to cloak when necessary. Now let's take a look at number 3, Yamato class. This class is a massive battleship that measures 854 meters in length. It was constructed in anticipation of a potential war with the Klingon Empire. However, during normal circumstances, these ships typically remain unpowered and docked, due to the high costs associated with operating vessels of this size. In the Star Trek universe, the Yamato class is not an official Starfleet ship class, according to canon. It primarily appears in fanworks and some expanded universe materials. Starting in 2315, the overall firepower of the Yamato class was significantly enhanced, with upgrades made to all primary and secondary tactical systems. At number 2, we have Deimos class. The Deimos class is another stealthy starship operated by Section 31, a covert division of Starfleet known for its secretive operations. Like all Section 31 starships, this class features advanced cloaking technology and is typically portrayed as a sleek black vessel designed for covert missions. This massive starship has an overall length of 872 meters, with its widest points located on either side of the saucer, measuring 401 meters from port to starboard. The total height of the Deimos class starship is 109 meters. And our number 1 on the list is Nimrod class. A variant of the Deimos class is the Nimrod class, which features an additional set of nacelles, giving it extra height. This class is the largest Federation ship of 23rd century, sporting a sleek and menacing design. In its configuration from the 25th century, this command-heavy battlecruiser is armed with 4 forward-facing dual, heavy phaser cannons and a single prototype photon torpedo launcher. Additionally, the Nimrod class has the capability to deploy drone ships in a swarm. In 2257, several Nimrod-class starships were part of the fleet commanded by AI control, engaging in a battle against the USS Discovery, USS Enterprise, and the combined forces of the Klingons and Kelpians.